Can you really tell if you're going to get a divorce? Can we really know the accuracy of filing for a divorce? Well, statistically speaking, we can, and people do all the time. Let's run down some of the top key indicators to see if a marriage is headed for a 90% failure rate, according to the top marriage counselors. When your major discussions lead off with criticism and or sarcasm, it has begun with a harsh startup, a false start. Statistics tell the story. 90% of the time, you can predict the outcome of a conversation based on the first 3 minutes of the interaction. Research shows that if your discussion begins with a false start, it will inevitably lead to a negative ending. Certain kinds of negativity, if allowed to run rampant, are also so lethal to a relationship that I usually call them heartworms. These worms creep into the heart of a marriage in the following order: criticism, contempt, and defensiveness, even stonewalling. If you see the sign of these worms in your interactions, you will need medicine to root them out, counseling. Negative vibes means that your partner's negativity, whether in the guise of criticism or contempt or even defensiveness, is so overwhelming and so frequent that it leaves you shell-shocked and on pins and needles. Although each of these factors alone can predict a divorce, they usually coexist in an unhappy marriage. The body keeps score. Aging, drinking, numbing, even physical changes are great indicators. Conversations that make the heart speed up, pounding your heart rate at over 100, 150 beats a minute. Hormonal changes can occur too, including the secretion of adrenaline. Blood pressure also mounts. The physical sensations of stress make it virtually impossible to have a productive, problem-solving discussion. Divorce can so often be predicted by listening into a single conversation. By analyzing any disagreement a couple has, you get a good sense of the pattern they tend to follow. A crucial part of that pattern is whether their repair attempts succeed or fail. Analyze your conversations and take a health check. A bonus prediction: in a happy, healthy marriage, couples tend to look back on their early days fondly. They remember how positive they felt early on, how excited they were when they met, and how much admiration they had for each other. When they talk about the tough times they've had, they glorify the struggles that they've been through, drawing strength from the adversity that they've weathered together. Want to salvage your marriage? Are you considering a divorce? I have a book for you. I'm ToddTurner, and I help people navigate their divorce and recovery with grace. Be sure to follow for more and to visit ToddTurner.com/books to find resources for your divorce decisions and for help in your discovery. Your marriage can be saved. If not, navigate your UnYoking with grace and with wisdom. Blessings. If you like this content, then subscribe for even more resources, fun, laughter, and sound advice for Christians adventuring in unyoked living. Not just divorce recovery, but for brave men and women who are growing and going and living a life on mission. Blessings.